Hey everyone, my name is Brandon Ross, and welcome to tonight's episode of Bar20, a player-hater gaming production where myself and some friends come together over a virtual tabletop to play Dungeons & Dragons. Now before we get started, I have a few announcements to make real quick. First up, our Twitter page. You can find us at PlayerHaterLLC. There you can get updates on when we go live, along with announcements for some new projects we have coming up. I'm very excited about this project. Last week I touched on a little bit, so I'll just give it a quick rundown. It will be known as the Universe of D&D. It's just going to kind of be a fun series to help people understand what is Dungeons & Dragons, how do you play, and tackling what seems to be a complicated beast of a game. But I promise it is a ton of fun, and you're going to love it, and the series is going to be great. Moving on quickly to our Discord. If you haven't joined it yet, please use the links below and in chat to join it. We just want to build a fantastic community. Whether you want to come talk about Dungeons & Dragons, other tabletop games, or other genres of games. Like I play other first-person shooters, strategy games. We have some Fallout fans in there as well. So come on by. Just come say hi. We want to make a community that shares memes, just talks about life and tips, tricks, and having fun. Speaking of the Discord, by the way, that is what we'll be using as our platform to have our community one-shot. And I will be announcing the winners for that next stream. And for more details on that, in the Discord, you will see a channel labeled Community One Shot. And I've put some text in there, pinned a few messages that kind of explain some of the finer points and will get us moving along. So when the one shot happens, be ready to go. YouTube, if you haven't come to our channel yet over there, please check it out and subscribe so you can catch all of our previous week's episodes every Tuesday, unless like this week I forgot to upload it. So it's uploaded now. It's live. It's my mistake, y'all. Sorry about that. I will do my best to not let it happen again. Maybe I'll have one of the table members beat me if I forget. We'll see. And merch. We are that close to having things ready. We're going to be doing pins, patches, shirts, and stickers. I've got some designs from my artist getting worked up. We're going to have that ready to go. Thank you, Ship It. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, new emotes too for all of you subscribers. Got a new Cathalia heart emote ready to be used. And then for Rot, if you're in here, I've got an emote for you as well. If he doesn't show it here in a minute, I'll throw it out there as well. And close up my announcements with our Q&A. September 23rd, we're going to be having a live session just like we do every Wednesday night with the entire cast and myself, hosted by a fantastic Mr. Knighted Bishop. He'll be fielding questions for us that given to us by the community. So if you have any questions about the campaign, characters, certain things you're unsure about, or just questions burning in the back of your head, feel free to send us those questions via the Discord in the monthly questions channel, or you can hit us up on Twitter and use the hashtag AMAPHG, and we will be getting to those questions, filtering through them for any spoilers, make sure we knock those out. We don't want anybody to get upset about it, but we will be answering any questions we're unclear of up to that point. So if you're not caught up completely, jump over to YouTube and go ahead and get on that. Besides that, I'm going to get the table in here real quick for help dice, so hold on to your bankroll for 1 second while I go get them. Hey, everybody.
Well, hello.
What's up?
Hey.
Before I get too far, I'm going to throw out the tier 3 emote I had done up. I'm going to do like 6 of these things so everybody can see them.
I love it.
I had to have that. As soon as I thought about it, I was like, I gotta get this commissioned.
So good.
Speaking of, I have that. It has been our fantastic artist who's been doing, you'll see it shortly. I hope to do a reveal of all the character art here for too long. And she also has been handling my emotes. So if you have any artwork you need done or emotes for your stream, you can find her at that Twitter and she will be happy to help you. She's done fantastic work for me so far. Jade is an amazing artist and I can't thank her enough for what she's done for the artwork. Real quick before we get too deep into the episode, and I'm just going to go across my Discord list here. Miss Snow, do you have any room for help dice?
Just a moment.
Sure.
I actually keep track of this. I do.
All right. How many slots do you have open?
All of them.
All of them? All right. So she can take... Knighty Bishop, how you doing? If anybody wants to gift Snow 3 help dice, you can do so with its time. And we'll be going on until I just say pretty much we're closed. So you can take on 3 dice. Kelvin.
I could use 2.
You can use 2. Okay. Cathalia.
I only need 1.
You only need 1. Okay. And Pyre.
I can use 2.
You can use 2 as well. Okay then. And Tamriel.
I can use 2.
You can use 2 as well. So there it is. Bam. Snow, you got 1. Cathalia got 1.
All
When
of
you
us
guys
have
are
at least
maxed
one.
out, feel free to speak up so we know. Kelvin got him? Man. Bankroll
Kelvin
just
be
getting
tapped
spent.
out now.
I love it. Spend. We'll go for a few more minutes. How's your guys' week been?
Long.
Long? It's Wednesday, though.
It is.
It's funny because the week's been long for me, but like not in the sense that you would think. It's because I'm not looking forward to the end of the week that the rest of this week has been long, but I want to get it over with. Does that make
You're
sense?
making that
Yeah.
that quick trip.
Oh, quick trip.
Well,
I get
yeah,
to drive
I
3
say
hours
ironically,
down to
quick trip.
Georgia. 3 hours to Georgia. We get to find out what to do with ourselves in Georgia all day while they fix my computer, and then we get to drive 3 hours back and hope we don't hit rush hour.
Well, what part of Georgia?
Right outside of Atlanta, Marietta.
Atlanta.
At least
Underground
there's something
Atlanta
to
is
do.
so much fun. There's such good food down there.
Yeah, but the
It is.
drivers are ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food.
Not wrong. All right,
I'm
gonna go
hoping
ahead
Guy will
and,
have good news next
close
Wednesday.
down the help dice portion of this, and we are going to dive right into our campaign. And I'm going to go with the name, the Wildcard Campaign. So, last few episodes, we have been seeing the adventuring party known as the Wildcards traveling away from the capital for a moment, following a dream given to Miss Cathalia from an Feywild type influence. Following that to a section of the forest in between Wymore and another lumbering city called Zlowwood, they found this beast. It was slain. She was gifted a quick vision and a thank you for her services on this creature being hunted that was left loose in the material plane. Somehow it had crossed over from the Feywild to here. From there they moved to Zlowwood. Cathalia familiar with that path, finding a place to rest just outside of it, I believe, before venturing on further east and north of the capital in their attempt to track down one of the bounties they had picked up in the capital about some goblins that had been kind of harassing and robbing along the main road and a side road, about 3/4 to a day's full journey away from the capital to the north. Coming across a caravan, there was, I would say, less than helpful interactions with some people on that caravan. They moved on, and then a goblin raid did happen upon our party. They quickly dispatched of it, followed tracks to what was thought to be a more of like a county road, nothing really maintained by the capital. Come to find out, it had led them to another goblin assault. Dispatching of that, they moved further to the east for coming across kind of a valley upon the grasslands. Venturing down into that, they came across a campsite, and thanks to a keen eye from Snow and Tamriel, they were able to not be surprised and ambushed and moved on to assail them. Once the dust settled across the grasslands, a new threat came about. Let's get over to that screen. As this large, full-blooded orc creature comes out to greet Kelvin, holding a shield and a long sword, rusted almost completely over. You're not even really sure if it has any kind of an edge, but it is completely covered in rust and blood. Dried. I would say with the passive of Kelvin, you managed to discern that. It seems to be wearing kind of like this patchwork bit of armor. Not one singular piece is belonging to the whole. More like, oh, that came from a piece of plate mail that he probably cleaved off somebody's shoulder. Oh, and there's a bit of a stud of leather wrapped around his waist. Things like that.
Is that a jawbone?
Yeah, essentially. But as we had ended it, he had come out, expressed his disdain for dispatching of his goblin troop, and said he'll just play with them instead. And we will roll right back into initiative with, I believe, Pyre's turn.
Yeah. It's always good whenever you start the barbarian with the big guy. Okay. So, I'm obviously not too far from Calvin. So, I am going to look up, see this big dude, and just smile and take off running.
Great axe in hand.
Yep. I'm ready to play. He said he wanted to play. I'm ready to play.
Okay.
So,
You close the gap easy enough with your movement speed. Just this raging fire genasi, Kelvin. You just hear thud, 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 thud. And you're like, I know that sound. You've been in combat enough with her. You just barely look to your left and you just see Pyre. Huge, menacing grin. Great axe, one-handed, as she make her way over. What do you do, Pyre?
I hit him with my great axe.
Roll to
I
hit.
just come in.
Reckless, 26. That will hit.
All right.
Does that include her rage, or is that not built in?
She doesn't have it clicked yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So that'll be an extra
Thought I-
2, correct?
Plus 2, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Think I got it now. And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. Damage. 18. 18 hits.
All right.
8 points of damage. All right, I've got it.
So we have
So
figured
you just
out
run
what
up to
hit.
him and bam, take one swing, and he kind of looks at you, and he tries to get his shield over in time, but you're quicker, and you just hit him with a backhand straight back up in the air with your axe.
I thought he was ready to play.
You thought so. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. Next is this guy's turn. I will say Tam, as I'm sure you're surveying the battlefield, and he did not roll well in stealth. You see, as out of this side, you watch as the kind of like that similar like curtain or like a tapestry of leaves and things is just shoved aside as the goblin comes charging out. And comes straight for you.
Of course he does.
You're the closest one in his target.
Oh yeah. No, I understand.
He's going to make an attack with a scimitar at you. 22 to hit.
Yeah, I guess.
11 points of slashing damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
And then you see his... Ooh, the second attack does not hit. You see the first one comes in clean, and then as he goes to make the backswing, you can tell he's not quite trained with making 2 attacks, and you're able to just parry it aside with your whip. Next is... Where did I put him? Oh, they're down there. What is your movement? 30. So dash to get up there. That's his turn. Let's see here. 5. Yeah, he's just gonna move the 5 feet. Kelvin, as you're looking at Pyre engaging with this huge orc next to you, you watch as that curtain of leaves is pushed aside on your side, and a goblin comes rushing out. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
6
Yeah,
points
that's
of
gonna hit.
slashing damage. And second attack, 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is... Let's see here. 9 points of slashing damage. That's the end of his turn. Take his turn just to get there. Top of initiative, Snow.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Mm. Map is not looking fun. I will say for a... Actually, what's the distance? 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, cool.
Oh no.
Cinder can go anywhere she wants to right now.
Yeah.
But seeing the two come up behind Tam,
Mm-hmm.
Cinder will move 10 feet,
Okay.
and as my bonus action, Cinder will cast Flame Seed at this one down here.
Okay, roll to hit.
Do. That is not an advantage. That's left over from Saturday. That is probably gonna miss. 15?
15 misses.
Yeah, that's alright. And then for my action, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I would like to try to cast Hold Person on the orc, ogre, whatever it is. Big guy.
Okay.
That is a Wisdom 15 save.
He is technically a humanoid. Wisdom save?
Yep.
Okay. 19.
Worth a shot.
It was with a shot.
Alright. And I will stay where I am. So that is my turn.
Okay. I'll say Pyre and Kelvin, as you're both engaged with this large orc creature, you kind of see his head tilt to the side a bit before it just snaps to the right. Almost like he's trying to shrug something off. So that's it for your turn?
That is.
Tamriel.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Well, after reviewing my non-existent spell list, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay. Let me see here.
17 to hit for 6.
17 just hits.
I'll take just hits. Let's try it again.
Got
Doesn't work. Bonus action. That should
it.
work.
That hits. Nicely done.
Total is 16.
I got it.
And I'm not gonna invite a attack of opportunity. So I guess my pointy-eared ass is sitting put.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
It's the orc's turn. Let me see here. Yeah, he's more concerned with Pyre. You're the one that hit him.
Of
So
course.
He's actually going to move to be closer to you. He's
So
gonna take
salty.
he is dead focused on you. So we'll roll to hit. Oof. That's gonna miss. His first swing just goes wide as it comes down on you. You just knock it aside with your axe. The second swing comes back through. 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Wow. He brings that rusted, like gnarled looking longsword that's just coated in like rust, ichor, dried blood, who knows. It comes down, you parry to the side with your axe the first time, and then as it comes over again, you just hold your axe up and you actually catch it in like that U shape at the top of your X. You just hold it there. And he's got one hand pushing down, just before you just shove him off. He rights himself and gets his shield ready.
Can't play with the big boys.
Yeah, Cathala, you're up. Kelvin, you're next.
Quick question. If I
Yes, ma'am.
So these two down here are within 5 feet of each other, right?
Yes.
Technically. So if I hit
Yes.
one of them with Hail of Thorns, it'll affect the other one too?
Let me double check Hail of Thorns, but if it has a 5-foot radius, then yes.
It just says within 5 feet of or the attack. The target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet must make a dex saving throw.
Oh, wow. Yeah, absolutely. Anything in that box
Cool.
around them that they can hit with like a melee attack, that is the area of effect you can hit that's around the
Sweet.
target of your spell.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna do Hail of Thorns at first
Okay.
level.
Yes.
And then
DC 15.
and then I roll to hit,
See if
or
they're nimble
I roll
enough.
to shoot, or
Let's
we
see
have-
here. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack, and each creature within 5 feet. So yes, you would roll to hit, and then
Okay.
hit or miss, the effect still goes off.
okay. Dreadful Strike is also on it.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Hold your damage 1 second while I
yeah.
get their dexterity saving throws out.
Okay.
And they do not have that, so... your target fails, and his buddy also fails.
Wait.
So the target was this one, correct?
It was. Well, it doesn't really matter. Like, yeah.
Well, with your
That'll
initial,
work.
the actual attack itself, because there's an additional effect. Your original attack still hits.
Yeah. I think that
Okay,
one.
so 9, 10,
Okay.
11. So he takes 11 damage from that. And now they failed their save, so they take
Additional D10.
additional 10 points of damage. And
Beautiful.
I need to look up your Dreadful Strike real quick.
It does not apply to.
I didn't
her,
think so. Okay, I was just
no,
going to double check
it's
if I was...
yeah.
Okay, so he takes 10 points of damage. Okay, so as you pull your arrow back and as you pull it back and you imbue the magic into the arrow, you actually watch Gathalia as the tip of the arrow begins to grow thorns upon it. And you release the arrow, and it hits, and the goblin's like, and then poof, there's an explosion of thorns in this 5-foot radius around the goblin, instantly killing the goblin and then wounding his buddy pretty bad.
Good. So for my second shot, I want to shoot the other one. Well, wait. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So that would be Dreadful Strike off of that one, right?
It's a different creature, so it would proc.
Okay. That one's still confusing for some reason. Gotcha. Also,
you were going for his buddy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits. 10 more points of damage to this guy. No, not 1,001. 10. Jeez.
Okay, with 1,001.
I mean, I'll take it.
No, it's not 1,001. It was a mistype. He's looking pretty hurt. He is not holding on well.
Gotcha.
Anything else for your turn?
No, I think I'm pretty comfy right where I'm at.
All right. Kelvin, you're up.
Just so we know, she just did 41 points of damage.
God, 41. Jeez.
Because I'm awesome.
You are clutch.
Yeah.
I'm pretty decent at this whole ranger thing.
Get it.
Get it.
Not
Your turn. What are you doing, buddy?
I am going to do the a tried and true method that I've done many times now. I am going to twin spell. Yep. I am
my
going
intelligence saves ready.
You better, yes sir. Mind sliver.
The big guy passes. And we get the little feller out here. Little feller fails.
Nice.
Okay, so he takes 8 psychic and has a D4 minus to his next saving throw.
Okay, gotcha.
And now I'm going to use 2 more sorcery points in Quicken. And upcast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Oh Jesus!
God bless.
Hold on, that's not going to be right. It's going to be a 3rd level, so that
So
will
it's going to be to the little guy?
It's going to be to both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
he gets
upcasting
multiple.
it, so I get a target too.
Gross.
I need a D4. Hello, everyone. I'm just adding this quick video in real quick to let you know that if you're watching this at a later date and didn't catch this live, there was some technical difficulties with the stream at this point in the videos. What will be happening is I will be taking the video captured from my computer and the video captured by Twitch and splicing them together at this point. This is just being added so you can know that nothing is missed except for the ending of the orc boss's turn. He had moved to engage with Pyre, and then when he went to make an attack, he was unable to do so because of the Tasha's Mind Whip cast on him by Kelvin. That's about it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Try and reconnect. It just reconnected as soon as I clicked end stream.
They can't handle all the carnage that's going on, so
Yeah,
we had to stop it.
Well, I believe we're back. Chat.
It's showing live, but I'm not
Alright.
seeing anything on screen. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Everybody's saying yep.
Mars and Bishop says we're back. If you can't see us, yeah, thank you,
Refresh.
Miss Tasha, for the refresh. You gotta have fun with it. I mean, it's technology. What are you gonna do?
Punch it in the face.
Yeah, essentially. Ah!
Send
I choose to
fire
rage
after it.
against my technology.
Yeah.
It's buffering a little, but you are back. Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
back to it. Okay, Windows 98.
My first attack was 17
And
on the big boy.
on Big Boy,
Yes.
let me double check something real quick.
Our bond is stronger than the Wi-Fi. I love it.
That does not hit. You hit
All
his
right.
shield, actually.
All right, so I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
29 to hit.
That will hit.
Sweet. That also. Oh, that should have had Hunter's Mark. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Just want me to do a D6.
Please.
1. The hell.
All right.
And if you could, I usually use like green or something for my Hunter's Mark.
Nope. Don't worry. There. Got it.
I think that is my turn because I'm still fairly comfy where I'm at.
Okay. Kelvin, your turn.
Well, if it isn't broke,
Don't fix it.
don't fix it. Yeah. Well, I'm going to change a couple things.
Break
First,
it.
I am going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level. Well, no, I'm
On?
actually going to cast Cure Wounds at 1st level on myself
Okay.
because I'm hurt a little bit.
Okay.
Nope, that's actually going to be Healing Word at 2nd level because I need the bonus action.
Okay.
Healing Word 2nd level on myself. 9.
9 points of healing given to yourself.
That's not bad. All right, I'm feeling a little better. And I would like to scared. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyways. I am going to cast Bane on the orc and the 2 goboids.
Charisma saving throw.
Yes, DC 16. Wait, I can't do that. Forget it. It has to be a cantrip.
That's right.
I cast a spell. I am instead going to step up right here and cast Toll the Dead on the big guy.
Okay.
That's a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Which he fails.
2d12 necrotic.
Nice.
Nice.
8. It's 8.
Okay.
It's something.
Yeah, it's something, all right.
It's
Kelvin.
better than 2.
Kelvin,
Yes.
describe it to me.
Ow.
I think how it. So I'll have one of my. I'll throw my my hand. No, I don't even have to do that. But I'll throw my hand on my chest to heal myself. As I come around, I will actually use I'm gonna put my left hand on. As I come around, I'll bring my right hand around to where, as he's facing Pyre, my hand is kind of on the side of his head, and then I'll move my left hand to the other side and kind of make it look like I'm ringing his bell, which is actually driving the spell energy into him.
Okay, so Pyre, as you're ready to engage this creature, you see Kelvin swoop up behind it, and you watch Kelvin's hand go on each side of this orc's head, and you're like, what's about to happen? And then you just hear boom, and its entire entire skull just blows open. Ichor and brain matter goes everywhere.
Well, that was a banger of a song.
Anything else for your turn, Calvin?
No.
Okay. He's dead. Pyre, your turn.
Seeing all that, I am gonna run to this dude,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give the people what they want. Just once, I got 2 hits. I'm gonna
Okay.
punch him.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch him. I'm being influenced. So if it doesn't work, yeah.
Okay. Are you going to go reckless?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it-
Go
is
ahead
that
and make an
a-
attack. You
strength-
are proficient with unarmed strikes, so it would literally just would it not just be D20 strength mod proficiency mod, correct?
Yeah, it's an unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So a D20.
Yep.
It's basically rolling your attack, but you're gonna do 1 plus strength damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll to hit.
Am I doing this right? And then roll D20 and then what?
Add your proficiency modifier and your strength modifier to that.
How do I do that?
What's your strength mod?
What?
What is your strength modifier? What's the number?
My strength is 7.
What's your
What?
Oh, sorry.
The
What's your
plus
2
minus.
hit on your axe?
On my axe.
It's a plus 7, so 14 to hit.
14 to hit, yeah.
Roll it again, because you're going reckless.
Okay.
You can use your axe to hit.
Oh. Okay.
That'll be fine. So 9 and 7
16.
So 16 is their highest.
does not hit.
Oh man, I tried. And then just go with the great axe.
So you run in to punch this goblin, and he just brings his shield up and knocks it aside. And you're just like, fine. You take your great axe and two-hand it. You just cleave diagonally across him, and just through the shield, because it pissed you off, you take off the shield, arm, part of his upper chest. Just, and he
Why
just
won't you let me hit you?
almost gets just literally just pile drived into the ground from the force of your axe.
You could have
Bam!
died so much easier. But now you must suffer.
Now
Yep.
you must really die.
Yep. And let's see, I got some movement left, so I'm gonna go to this dude.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
All right. It's his turn.
Alright.
He's gonna stand and fight.
No one ever said goblins were intelligent.
I mean, he better. I'm already let down by that one dude. This one better
I
not let
need
me down.
Your ears.
Yeah. Essential 20
That hits.
for 9 points of slashing damage, half to 4.
4.
Okay.
And then his second attack. It's a 17 to hit
Yep.
for 5 points of slashing. Reduced to 2.
2.
Pyre's gonna smile because this is the first time she's actually got hit in this battle. And she's like, yes, somebody hit me.
So I get smacked for like 11 and 18, and she's taking like the tiniest hits ever.
Great, man.
I don't make up the dice. What do you want, man?
I'm not. I'm just saying it's ironic. That's all.
Dead. Top of initiative. Snow, it's your turn. There's
Cool.
one goblin left on this battlefield, it seems.
And we're gonna make good use of it. Snow's gonna get right up behind him over the corpse of his dead buddy.
Okay.
Bonus action. Second level. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Double check that real quick. No, we're just gonna save that for just a moment. Because I don't think he's gonna live through the round. We'll see. I doubt it. What I will do is I will cast Healing Word at first level again for Tam.
Okay.
Give him a little bit more. So that's better. 8 points of healing for you. And then for my action, I would like to use Primal Savagery and just smack this dude with my claws.
Okay. Roll to hit.
$25.
Murder
That will hit.
mittens.
Engage.
6 damage.
And thus, the story of the murder mittens comes through once again. Pyre, your first time seeing this, more than likely, I believe. You watch as this tabaxi you've been traveling with for the last, I don't know, half a weekish, comes behind this goblin, brings her paw up, and you watch as what should be not well concealed claws begin to elongate further out from her, where her paws are, and these now full-on talons just swipe down and just shred this goblin.
Fire, claws. We need to have a friendly match.
Oh God.
I thought you were about to say
Gabrielle's gonna-
family reunion, and I'm like, what?
Gabrielle's about to yell out, that is not a good idea for anybody.
All the goblins will speak of the tale of the wild cards who sandwich everybody and just kill them. Literally, everybody.
Sandwiches work, alright? You can just go ahead and nickname us Jersey Mikes.
We are not sponsored by Jersey Mike's, but if they're listening and want to, we will take that.
A few seconds of silence pass as all of you look around, just waiting for another goblin to just come pouring out of these two cave entrances that seem to be here. And just silence. Just the sound of your own
thank
breathing.
God.
Oh, now I'm not having any fun.
I am going to walk up and pat Pyre on the back. I am so sorry that this is your idea of fun. While I agree a good hunt is nice, I almost died.
Yeah, Snow's gonna walk over to Tam and just give him another Cure Wounds to boost him a little further.
Okay.
And
Pyre's gonna look at Tam and be like, and I'm sorry, you don't see this as fun.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I love this kind of fun, just not when I'm dying.
Well, you feel more alive whenever you're almost dying.
Yeah, that's the thing about feeling alive.
horrible roll. 14 more for you, Tam.
Perfect.
I go up to Kelvin and kind of like hug him a little bit. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Oh, I'm fine.
I appreciate the healing, Snow, but we need to go ahead and finish clearing the camp and make sure there's nothing else around before we start looting and harvesting and everything else.
Harvesting some ears. That could be fun.
So that's
Let's
it.
just make sure we're not getting shot with more arrows.
That would
Let's
make it
let the
funner.
happy-go-lucky
That
ones
would make
go
it funner.
first.
Oh my god. Alright, I would like to check the tents.
Okay. Go ahead and
Starting
roll
with the-
investigation for me.
Big one in the corner. Fucking really? 8?
As you
Do I
kind
at
of-
least see any extra bodies?
As you pull back the flap to this tent, you look inside and it's pretty barren. There seems to be just very basic, bare bones necessities. Just a couple matted, not great looking bedrolls, some various broken trinkets. Nothing really seems of value, and that's about it.
Alright. I'm just gonna yell out, this one's clear.
Pyre is gonna claim this dude because she was expecting a badass fight, and it just did not work out. And she's gonna look at him all disappointed and just take his ears, like, these are mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you allow me to make an investigation for these, like, hatch tunnel things they came out of to see?
Absolutely.
I'm looking for any more relevant to, like, that magical black weird stuff,
Sure, go ahead and roll
if that
investigation
makes
for me.
sense.
Yeah, I got you.
Nope.
3, you kind of push back the curtain of foliage, and it's probably about 20-30 feet of downward tunnel that your dark vision picks up before you can see it kind of opens up to what you can guess is a room of smaller, like a smaller room size, because you can pick up the other side of the room, but you can't pick up how far left and right it goes due to the way the tunnel is.
So it's a hole.
Essentially, yeah.
A decently sized one at that.
Mhm.
I mean, there
That-
had to be a giant orc in there, so.
Since everyone's doing so great, can me and Pyre roll these bodies?
Sure.
What?
We're gonna invest. Me and Pyre are gonna team up and investigate all these corpses. Just check out, see what they have.
Okay. You can each roll investigation, or one of you can pick advantage.
It doesn't matter. I know both of our investigation scores.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and take the advantage on.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. A 9 works.
A 9 total. About the best you can pick up is that they're a goblin tribe. They seem to be
They seem to be goblins.
Pyre, make me a survival check.
Okay. That's pretty high, considering.
10
Considering
minus
you
4?
rolled a 10, yeah.
We'll just take the left number there. 17. Yeah, looking around, you can pretty much surmise. You've seen this kind of thing before. Usually goblins are either overpowered or put into kind of like a weird culture of submissive work while still being aggressive creatures. Your best guess would be that this orc wielding this kind of patchwork plate, chain, studded leather armor, along with the sword and shield, he was probably the boss and was just probably bullying these goblins into working for him. So there's not a whole lot to turn around here. You gather most of it was probably either if it couldn't be eaten, sold, or used for survival, it probably wasn't kept.
He didn't give me a good fight, and he's got slaves. I want to kick that fucker.
Kick
kick
on the
his
body,
dead
just
body,
kind of.
Do you want a separate investigation roll for these other tents?
Cathalia can give me one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the only one that hasn't.
Go ahead.
12.
12. looking around, kind of the same thing Tam picked up on. You do find, say, a couple of gold coins. Maybe like in total, probably like 15 gold coins between the 4 tents, just kind of scattered around. Either stuck under a bedroll or even like hanging like a charm.
What's in the pot?
Stew?
Do you want to taste it and find out?
I
Question
don't, but I
mark?
want to make sure there's not like a femur or something in there.
There
There
probably is.
definitely liquids and definitely proteins.
Is Brad Pitt gonna come out and this becomes 7?
Just saying.
What's in the pot?
So I think if I counted right, we should have 33 goblin ears,
Yes.
if I counted correctly.
Six, 1, 2. 16 goblins and 1 orc.
2 orcs.
So 15 then.
Oh, from this last go around. I'm at
How
like
many
full
goblins?
total.
How many goblins showed up?
This time?
Yes. Like no,
12.
just tonight.
4.
So it should be 33. Yeah, because I wrote down
Okay.
that we've killed 29 so far, and that
Okay.
was from last week's note. That's right. I take notes.
Go you!
Sometimes a little bit, maybe.
I like to take notes and then I re-listen and take better notes. Sometimes.
All right. You all feel fairly confident you have turned this camp.
Lie down.
Yeah, essentially.
I'm fairly confident that if there's any goblins surviving anywhere, they will refer to this day as some type of massacre.
The goblin side.
Yeah, they're the resistance in this one.
It was self-defense. Okay.
Here's the question, though. If this was supposedly a tribe, I mean, this was a high number of goblins to just be raiders. Where are the women and children?
Few days away, probably.
Hopefully.
Let's not go hunt women and children. This is fine.
I wasn't planning. No. You mistake.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah,
That was not what I was after.
that's where I draw the line.
That was not what I was after.
I
I
mean,
want to make
Fire
sure
draws
they're
a
not
line?
being held like hostage, if that makes
yeah.
sense.
if Pyre draws the line, you know you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
That's like way
You're
more
fucked
evil than
up.
I should ever even think
Yeah.
about.
God
I'm not
bless,
trying-
Tam.
That was not my goal or intention.
Yeah, totally not.
Okay,
oh my
we
god.
Mr. I hate
believe you.
huggers.
Oh God.
we believe you.
Yeah.
Wink,
I am
We
neutral good, not neutral evil. This is
believe
Tim,
you.
not me, okay?
Hi.
This is not me.
Pyre's gonna look at him kind of worried. Like, okay.
Concern.
Like, wow. Yeah. You got the barbarian concern. That says a lot.
This is fine. Fuck it. Let's just. You guys go to bed. I'm over it. Just go to bed. I'll take the first 2 watches. We've got the ears. Just put them on the string and. Fuck it. I'm gonna go find food. I refuse to eat this stew, and I will not be.
And I was like, if he comes back with orc meat or goblin meat, don't eat it. Just don't eat it.
Really? So I'm gonna poison my own team now? Is that where we are? Oh, vey.
No, I just don't want to eat children. I just don't want to eat children.
Apparently, I have taken us in an all new direction, so we might have to rewrite the alignment restrictions for Inquisitor.
Moving on.
I am getting
Tamriel
all
must
food
be
and
thorough.
water.
Take time to collect your trophies, turn to camp, question what's in the pot. Hours go by, the sun begins to set. Tamriel spends his time hunting down food for everyone, coming back with dragging some venison. He probably empties the previous stew, just dunks it. And then using a combination of your combined water skins and probably some knowledge from Snow about what can be used around here to make a decent stew with, you enjoy venison for the evening.
Yum.
If there's anything you guys want to do with your evening time, this would be the time to do it. If not, we will move into the morning.
Sam, can I braid your hair?
I did make a promise.
Super pretty braids. Not
Okay.
girly braids, but very warrior-ish braids.
Okay.
I want a hair braiding check.
There is no hair braiding check.
It would just be a dexterity check, and she's +5 to that, so my hair shouldn't be ruined.
Is
Kelvin,
that
do you want your hair braided too?
Hey, Tam, what's your modifier for investigation?
7.
Yeah. Can always roll an at 1.
Are the braids supposed to make him look more friendly so he can, like, call the children to him? Like pretty braids.
I'm just gonna go hide in the woods forever. I've been you all adieu.
Okay,
Just
so
gonna leave a note for you guys to find in the morning. Okay, thanks, bye. Yes, I took your goblin ears.
And Pyre's gonna be like, he went for children. He's looking for the children.
Oh my god.
Next bounty is gonna be for him.
anyways, all of you enjoy a nice meal out here in these circumstances given. You clear out one of the tents, or a couple of tents, I'm sure. Make them a little more easier to live in for the night. First watch?
I'll take first and second.
Okay. Third?
Would have Cathalia been up with him on that first watch?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Kelvin will actually take second watch as well.
Okay.
I'll take third.
And last watch?
Can I do that one? Or would I not be able to do that? Because I know I normally do.
You'd be able to do first and fourth because you still have 4 uninterrupted hours.
You could do first and fourth because you would essentially be tranced out second and third.
Cool. I'll do that then.
Okay. The evening passes without issue. Most of you enjoy a good night's sleep, but I will say for just a moment, I need everyone except Kelvin to deafen, and then I will type in the chat when you can undeafen.
Okay.
Kelvin, after you finish your watch with Tamriel, uneventful, you take one of the tents you've kind of cleaned out for yourself and your sister, I imagine.
Yeah, I didn't have to put it up, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, you probably use presentation to keep it clean and nice and neat. You head in, you lay down, kind of contemplating the day's actions, and almost as soon as your thoughts begin to drift, they just kind of drop off completely. There's none of the usual slowness to your sleep you're used to. You just like, man, I'm pretty tired. Clunk, you are out. Instantly, you find yourself in this endless expanse of just void. You know you're standing because there is ground beneath you and gravity about you. But as you're looking around, there is just the void. And ever so slowly, you feel this cold creep crawl up the back of your spine and kind of go up the right side of your neck. And just as it reaches the base of your skull, you hear a voice within you. Kelvin, did you enjoy that power for the moment? Towering over your enemy. Sheer force of will. You ended his life with naught but even a raised axe.
Look around. Still complete darkness.
Still complete darkness.
So it feels like I'm looking around, but nothing is changing.
Correct. As you kind of look left, kind of hard one direction, you look back and you see that goblin creature laying there, lifeless. And the sensation you felt from your ability to simply intimidate it to its final rest comes back into your mind. This kind of power is yours, seated deep within your soul. Ask, and its boons shall be yours. And you begin to feel this odd cold sensation overtake your body, gathering kind of at your hands and fingertips. Not painfully cold, but it is certainly icy. And you can actually see where you normally can feel the divine energy of your spell casting leave your palm. You can see it begin to coalesce into this kind of this glowing ice-shaped rune. Power to fell your enemies, to save your sister, to save yourself. The voice fades. What do you do?
I can still feel that tingle.
Yes, you can actually see in the palms of both your hands they're unfamiliar to you, but they take up the entirety of your palm in these geometric shapes and characters that just don't make sense, but they're this icy blue color.
I kind of hold my hands out and just in this darkness, just look at these runes that are in what I know are my hands and just close my hands, in tight fists, whatever it takes to protect her.
Good. You'll need that conviction to keep them safe. And then your consciousness slips from this moment and back into a dreamless sleep.
I was first.
No, you weren't.
I know. Well, you're like superhuman, so I'm saying to everybody else. So it's not fair to compare me to a superhuman. So yeah,
It's
Happy
the
Seth.
backsy agility.
Yeah. technically, yeah.
So the morning comes. without issue from our watches. What would the wild cards like to do with their day today?
I guess start heading back towards the capital.
Run in those goblin ears, you know?
How are those goblin ears looking? Do they still look
Fresh?
good? Freshish?
Freshish?
Fresh-ish.
Oh my
About as
god.
fresh as day-old goblin ears can look.
Okay. So, eating children and freshness of ears. Do we
Well,
need
that's how we're-
Tupperware or
We are
something?
not eating the children.
I never said eating children.
I'm just saying, this
Okay,
is
that's
very
past.
weird
That was
conversation.
last night. We'll deep dive that later when we get to town and we can talk to a doctor. But tonight, I mean today is all about those ears are how we're gonna get paid. Let's get them home.
Yes, I know,
Yeah.
but Pyre just joined the group and she hears people talking about where are the children and then how fresh are the ears. She's kind of freaked out right now.
Okay. Let's see here, the distance you are from the capital at this point, it would be a full day's travel and a little extra change. So you can either, I'd say if you push through a hefty forced march, you could probably make it back to the capital, but you will be exhausted. It will be late into the evening.
Well, if we get
That's
home,
putting ourselves in a
if we get back and everything's okay, then we're just we can sleep there and then go out in the morning.
Personally, I don't want to put ourselves in a position of weakness, but that's just me.
Did we also want to look for your jerky while we're on our way back? See if maybe we dropped it somewhere?
It's at this point we're traveling south. That was southwest of us.
Oh, yeah. Wrong direction.
It's fine.
What do you guys want to do?
So we march south.
Okay, you're going to push for the capital, or are you going to rest?
My personal vote's to rest because we don't know what we're going to come across in the capital.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'd rather not put ourselves in positions of weakness. Plus, there's no guarantee they'd have the doors still open or let us in. So there's no sense in marching to have to camp camp right outside the doors of the city.
That just all depends on if we expect Brandon to do something to us.
Who's that?
One more night under the stars isn't going to kill any of us. Let's get moving while we've still got daylight.
Okay, I need someone to roll me a d20.
I got it.
Okay.
9.
9.
Heard that die loud and clear.
Okay.
Must be out of jail.
As you are traveling along, a bit of overcast clouds begin to roll in. Coming from the direction you were headed, seem to come across in a east to west direction. No rain, but definitely makes it more of just a kind of a dreary day of travel. But the day passed without issue. You follow the best known paths to get back to the capital. Before evening comes, you rest. Next morning, push through, make it to the capital. By late morning, gates are open, everything seems to be fine. And we'll say as all of you enter the capital, I need everyone to give me a perception check.
Hey, that's double digits. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay. Pyre, your mind is elsewhere, wondering about the kinds of conversations this group has been having, and probably not sure if you want to stay with them or not. I don't know. I can't speak for where Pyre's mindset is during this last day and a half of walk. But I will say for the rest of you, you do hear, and there's always been like the town criers kind of giving their news, but I won't always announce it if it doesn't change too much. But in this instance, there does seem to be some new news. As you enter the city and you begin to make your way inward to it, first off, where are you headed?
I was actually just looking through.
Mercenary Guild, right?
What was it? Skyward? Can't remember. Yes, it's in the Skyward.
This is not my big notebook. Give me 1 minute, y'all.
Midnight Oil Mercenaries.
Yes.
Here's the big notebook. Yep, that's them. So you're going to attempt to find the Midnight Oil Mercenaries Guild. As you begin to move through the capital, you do hear the town criers, dong dong, more conflicts in the north, bong gong, Bragos claims Mornshire, bong bong, Zealous River compromised. And they just kind of repeat those kind of messages. Definitely seem to be heating up in the north. It would be common knowledge to all of you that the Thavia region itself and the Kingdom of Thavia are not involved in this war yet. It seems to be mostly against the two northern regions of Bragos to the west and Zotaris to the right. Both of them kind of meeting just above where the Zealous River splits.
You said that Bragos claimed Mornshire, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say...
Can we see
Tam.
that? It's in the... There it is.
It is in the notes, I believe.
Yep,
No,
that's
the
what I was looking for.
Lauren notes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
I will say... Everyone give me a history check. Wow.
I'm
Fantastic
very
rolls
happy with mine.
all around. Nice. Tam and Snow with the 20 total. That is really well done there. Between the talking of all the parties, Tam and Snow, you recall that the last time you heard conflicts in the north, you heard that Zotaris had claimed Mornshire. Seems that Bragos has managed to push them back and regain control of that town. And I will say with a 20, both of you know that Mornshire is built almost directly on the Zealous River, which is the main travel way to get goods and various items from the other continents of this realm to this continent. It is a river that runs through the entirety of the continent in some shape or form. And 2 of them are large enough for ocean-faring ships to get through.
Mm.
But as you're looking for the Midnight Oil Mercenaries Guild in the Skyward, whoever wishes to head this up can give me an investigation or perception check.
I can do that.
Okay.
Oh, that's not. It's okay. It's a 13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
As you kind of move through the wards, and you come accustomed to the city at this point, you, from where you came in, would actually be closest to the Skyward, so it's more the northern section of this capital. Moving through the streets, you get to the usually pristine, prestigious, this is where the nobles and the wealth of the capital rest, along with like the high-end shops, your enchanters, arcane users, things like that. Like, you come across what looks to be this bit of a larger building, too large to be just a simple business. And you do see it looks like it was probably at one point a manor that has been converted into a guild hall. As just outside the gates, you do see this wooden sign with what looks to be a half crescent of the moon with a flame inside of it, and then below it, Midnight Oil Mercenaries Guild.
No, see, if
Hey.
the flame inside the crescent turns to pyre, I think these are our kind of people.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Here's hoping.
All right, as all of you head inside, it's where we'll take our break.
Hmm.
We'll see my table back here in about 10-11 minutes. I'm going to go talk to chat for a bit.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Chat! How are all of you doing tonight? Oh my gosh, there is so much to get through. You guys have been going nuts. Bananas. Ballistic. Crazy. What? God bless. Kelbs with the, I don't even know, 1 billion bits. Jesus. Can't even scroll that far. And gifted subs. You're a madman. Matthew with the bits. Oh my gosh. What is going on tonight, guys? God bless. Thank you. I don't know what to say besides thank you so very much for the support. It means a lot to be able to have this community here and embracing this fantastic dream I have to just be a Dungeons and Dragons content creator. So hopefully this table can keep rocking out for you guys. That's all I want to do is just make you guys happy, make you laugh, make you just be like, really? I want to give you guys the full range of emotions for this storytelling game. Bishop, what's up, man? Hope you've been well. I'm looking forward to our Q&A on the 23rd. Hope you are. Yeah, I'll take care of someone else while I'm here too. We're at like 82, 83 followers. Just remember, when we hit that big old hundo followers, someone's gonna win this. I can't wait. We hit 100 followers. Someone's gonna win this book, Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition handbook guide. Signed. See if I can keep the camera from messing it up here. Signed by the table. Then over here, that's gonna be blank until we get a winner, and then I will write a personalized note to whoever wins. So if you're enjoying the stream, you're having fun, hit that follow button, share it with your friends, your family, your neighbors. Let them know what's up. Tell them, like, hey, you want to have a good laugh? You want to have fun? Go check this stream out. That's what we're about here. I've already got my water for the night, so I'm just going to hang out here with you guys. Oh my gosh. I know I'm excited for tomorrow, right? Let me get my actual, because I'm an old man, I have a physical planner because I can't be bothered to remember things. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be guesting on the Hive Mind again. That'll be at, is it going to be the same time, Bishop? Let me go get your link for that. I'll throw that up real quick. That's not what I wanted. What pages? Is it groups? Maybe I'm losing my mind here. There you are. copy that link. Get back to my OBS. There you guys go. If you're not already checking that guy out, you should check him out. He's a fantastic dungeon master, a great streamer, a good friend of mine over the last bit of time, and he lets me come and invade his stream sometimes. So Thursday nights we do an event called Hive Mind. It is just a collection of D&D minds that are here to help you. We go through various things like world building, lore, character ideas, or just as simple as just chatting one night. So come check us out. We're going to be going at 7:45 Eastern Standard Time, I believe, so 6:45 Central Standard Time. I'll be there. He'll be there. It's going to be fantastic. Go check him out. He also will be hosting our Q&A on the 23rd, so I'm super excited for that. Told him that he's going to be in charge of it, and good luck, buddy. And then, what else is going on? Saturday, the 11th, we'll be having our... Nope, sorry. Wrong day. Friday. This is why I'm old and I have a physical planner so I can remember things. Friday at about 6:30, 6:45 Central Standard Time, we'll be having the game there, the Lost Lands of Dressado, where I get to be a player, and it's so much fun as it who feels like a DM almost all the time. I get to have 2 games, actually 3 games I get to be a player in, which is a lot of fun. I have a fun home game with some of the homies here at my table. And then I have a game on Saturday, but the third Friday night game is done in conjunction with some other streamers, and it's a lot of fun. So please go check out Night of Bishop Gaming on Facebook. His style is great, and I'm excited to be a part of that game tomorrow. Can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to uncover the mysteries of the mind. I have no idea when I started the break, so I'm just going to go until I think we're done. What else is going on around here? Just a lot of crazy things. Let me look over my announcements, make sure I didn't skim over anything crazy. Got some new emotes going on out there. I love this one, it's so cute. I don't know, it's been left for me. We'll go like 5 more minutes, then we'll call it. So 7:43-ish, we'll go back live. Yeah, that's so cute. And then this one is just a lot of fun for when you guys make weird decisions. I can't help just be concerned. What else is going on around here? Make sure I have everything mentioned. Merchandise, I can't wait to get that out to you guys. I've been designing these shirts with some of the artwork, working in conjunction with my graphic artist, who's also here at this table, Mr. Rick Laser, and along with my character artist, she's got some things going on as well. So we're going to give you some, we got shirts, hoodies, hats. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff. I can't wait to get mine so I can wear it on stream. Hopefully I'm the first one to get it. Hey, Sash Mango! What's up, big guy? What are you doing tonight? Crazy fool. You need a hoodie, like yeah. I gotta settle on some designs. I gotta make sure it looks good when it gets made. I don't want it to look awful. I would feel terrible if it was bad. Yeah, we're doing great, man. We're just out here cranking it, having fun, having laughs, rolling dice. That's about all I really want to ask for out of this. He's just impatient. Trust me, that I know merch has been a long time coming, but I wanted to make sure it was perfect. I didn't want to launch weak with anything that was bad quality or couldn't keep up with demand or who knows what's going on. So lock down who I want to be the supplier for that. Just gotta get the artwork and some of the designs properly placed on the merch, and then it's gonna be wide open, and I can't wait. Oh, definitely by Christmas. Definitely. With any luck, there may or may not allegedly be some announcements coming on the 23rd with the Q&A. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna go get my party.
Oh, that was the
Hey,
entertainment.
everybody.
I'm ready to go.
Hey.
There he is.
I don't do time tracking. Whatever. Did you guys have enough time for a break? Do you need more? You good?
We're good.
I'm good.
Good here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just here
We're
to
just
have fun.
reminiscing about Fire and Billy Joel. That's all.
Oh, nice.
And I'm trying to talk Kelvin into a musical episode.
Oh my god. Maybe for like a one shot, okay?
Okay, I'm in.
Kelvin's out.
Wait, do we have to sing?
No, I'll
That's
tell you
the
what.
whole
I'll tell
point
you,
of a
here,
musical.
How about this? When we hit 200 followers, I'm gonna make Rick do a musical one shot.
No.
Everybody is a bard.
I quit.
I will do
But
it
you
with
get
you.
the Geldry.
I was like, yeah. I was like, I'll do it with you. Pyre meets Geldry, and yeah, they just go
Oh
off
my gosh.
singing.
Okay, that's awesome for all of y'all. Y'all did choir and sang and we're good like that. I make goblins look talented.
Okay, come
Unless
on.
they're
Pulling it back in. Let's go.
So we walked into Midnight Oil.
Yes.
Walked into the Midnight Oil Adventure Company. As you walked up to it, you can definitely tell that at one point this was a manor of some sort, as there is still a fairly well-kept ground, like a courtyard kind of area. There's probably about a 10 to 25-foot walk over a well-bricked and paved walkway. Leads straight to the front door, double-doored, tall, probably about, I'd say, 8 to 9 feet tall doors. You do see some individuals kind of coming and going. Not heavy traffic, but just people in passing. As all of you push into the building itself, you notice that the main room seems to have been changed. The opening space is just large. It's almost like you walked into a tavern. It's just a large open space past double doors. And there is tables. There's a bar in the back. To the right, there seems to be just this large board of various papers pinned to it. To the other side, you see more kind of like booths with a bit of like a privacy backing to them, kind of for either hushed conversations or quiet conversations. The area itself, I wouldn't say it's densely populated right now, but there is probably about, in this larger space, probably say 7 or 8 other patrons, you could call them, and it doesn't feel like crowded or squished in here.
Since Snow has the bounty paper on her, she will kind of just loosely hold it in her hand and try to like just stop somebody who passes by. Or if
Okay.
there's nobody walking around, she'll go find somebody and just ask for like, I don't know, an admin or whoever's in charge. I don't know how mercenary guilds work.
Yeah, I will say as you guys kind of come into the area and you're just kind of loitering by the door because you're just taken aback by this sight, you watch as a kind of this stout human male begins to make his way towards you. Kind of dressed in simple leathers, a long sword and shield over his back, and then what seems to be kind of slung to his hip, a hand crossbow. He just kind of walks, excuse me, trying to get through.
Oh,
Step to
sorry.
the side.
Thank you. begins to.
Excuse me, sir. One moment.
Yeah.
We're not from here, if you probably couldn't tell. Could you direct us to whoever might be in charge in this building?
Well, in charge would be probably the curator Millie.
Is this someone we might be able to speak with easily? Or is there someone we should go through?
No, are you here for a job?
And she'll hold up the paper. Finished one, actually. Looking to see if we can turn in.
Well, you can take that, your mercenary's honor, and head over to the counter there. Speak to that individual and she'll take care of you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Wait, what's a mercenary's honor?
He looks at you a little confused.
We got the bounty from. Yeah, we got the bounty from a guard station. We didn't. We had something else we had to handle before we went and took care of this one.
Oh. Well, that complicates. Oof. Go talk with the person at the counter.
Okay.
And he leaves.
Oh God, what am I sinking feeling? My goblin ears are useless.
Let's just keep that in the back pocket for the moment.
You're absolutely right, Kelvin. Hold these.
You can keep your jerky.
You have a better way of explaining this than I do. You're better with people.
I'll take the necklace and I'll put it in my bag.
Thank you.
Ew.
I'll wrap it in something first.
Okay.
Then I will lead the group to the counter.
Okay. Sitting at the counter, you see a half-elven individual wearing decently nice clothing. Kind of this brown tunic with a pair of like red slacks you can see kind of off to the side. Is they're really kind of sitting on the side of it, more like they're lounging or just waiting for someone to approach. And as you do get closer, this male kind of has this long, really deep red hair, almost brown. But at the tips, you can see it gets a little lighter. He kind of looks to you. Ah, yes. How can I help you today?
Sir, we had a few questions, actually, if that's all right. We were redirected here for a few jobs by a friend from the Queen's Guard, Nathaniel Turin.
Nathaniel. See him kind of think on that name for a minute. Can't say I've heard of him, but happy that the Queen's Guard is supporting us here in the city.
He mentioned something that we're not familiar with. Could you explain to us about mercenary honor?
The mercenary's honor. Oh, of course.
Yes.
I'll give him a moment. And he stands up and goes behind the counter at this point. You see him kind of reach underneath it and Snow, Cathalia. Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Funny.
Okay.
16.
Cathalia, you hear very faintly a clicking sound, like a click, as he reaches under there, and then click, and then it's kind of bent over just a second before he comes back up, holding this kind of a, I'd say almost like a golf ball sized green emerald, perfectly smooth. And he sets it on the counter. That is the Mercenary's Honor. It is a device we use to track progress and ensure the completion of a job. It's kind of works, anybody here familiar with the scrying spell?
Kind of.
Vaguely.
Or heard of it?
Use the scrying stone.
It's similar to that, but it's very localized. Holding it out, you speak the command word, whatever you want it to be. They're all defaulted to prove your honor. And he kind of holds it out. Prove your honor. And for a moment, there's like this small translucent wave that spans out in about 5 feet. Just a quick dome, like boom. And there you go. It has essentially it captures what it sees within it. And then when you bring it back, we activate it and it will show us proof of job completed.
So it's a lot cleaner than, say, ears.
Oh God, why would you? Ugh. Yes. We're not barbarians. He puts it down on the counter.
Hey.
I kind of hold Pyre back immediately.
No offense.
Most of us step in front of Pyre.
Yeah.
My apologies. We're not savages.
Hey.
Again.
Just
Well, I'm afraid there has been some confusion then on our part in how this all works. You see, we have the job and we have done the extent of the job in eradicating these goblins to the north. And
Kinda
she'll
holds his
pull
hand
the
out.
paper out
Yeah.
and
he
she'll
takes it
give him the
from you.
scroll.
Yeah. Looks at it. Oh.
And we have the proof of it. But we were not
33
aware
goblins,
of the
2 orcs.
workings of the mercenaries owner. So I'm afraid our proof is a bit of a
It's a
different
Savage.
manner.
You see him kind of shudder a bit.
Would you like to see?
No. No.
Pyre's gonna be like, no wonder you work behind a desk.
Please
Yes,
no.
For
This is
good
hard
reason.
enough as it is.
No, he just smiles and goes, yes, and
And
for good
on
reason.
temples.
Oh god.
Leave the bag. I will have someone else confirm this. And when we do confirm it, we will issue out the rest of the payment. But for now, double check this. I believe it was 200 up front.
100
100.
plus
Yes.
5 each.
Right.
He sets down the notice. I'll be right back. And you see him leave into a back room. And he's
As
gone for
once he steps away, I'm just like, does anyone have a spare bag? This is my bag.
Oh, for the love of, just give them here.
I'm gonna reach in my bag and just start to pull out these ears.
They're on a string, man.
Yeah,
just
no,
give
they're
me the
on a-
string.
I'm handing you the necklace of ears.
Pyre's gonna be sitting there. It's like, if it wasn't for us barbarian savages, you wouldn't have a job. Now, would you?
You are correct, Pyre. But sometimes we can't say the things we want to say.
I know. That's why I'm kind of just grumbling it to myself, and he's gone.
That's more than understandable, though. I would not appreciate being called a savage either.
Just kind of have my hand on my forehead and just shake my head.
As you shake your head and look away from this, you notice that most of the people in this area have begun to be the focus of their attention.
It's kind of awkward wave.
A few minutes go by before
So there's a learning curve. It's okay. We're picking up. We'll do better. You know, we still got at least 2 more bounties. You know, we'll be pros by the end of this.
Pyre's gonna say, I might be a barbarian, a savage, but at least I learned not to stare.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Roll intimidation.
God damn it.
That's pretty bad because I'm in room with mercenaries.
Damn.
Wow,
21.
21. You watch as they all go and do that quick, like I'm totally not looking look, like they look back to their food.
Pyre's pissed. So yeah, she had to make a
Well done,
point.
Pyre.
I need a drink after all this.
Dear God.
A few minutes go by before the half-elven individual comes back and sets down a bag of coins onto it. 10 platinum for the job completed, and then Did you put the ears into a bag or just lay them on the counter bare?
They're in my. Yeah, he handed them to me. I've got them,
Okay.
kind of
in your hand.
tucked in a pocket.
And you see, as this individual came back, another male individual came with him. This one seems a lot more gruff. He's got this bald head, shaven, this scruffy beard. He's got one arm. The other one is just not there. But over his back, there is a longsword. All right, who's got the bag?
I'll just set the ears. I'll hold them out. I don't want to touch your counter and get it bloody here. I just kind of hold them out for him to grab. 33 of them, and then 2 orcs that were controlling the tribe.
He holds out his one hand. You can't put it in a bag, really? I got one hand here to hold all these. You're gonna do this to me? Really?
Hold on. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say it's on a string, so it's like a necklace, but I'll put it in a bag and then pass it to him. I'm sure I have a spare bag.
Do we have a spare bag? Like, do you guys have a napkin?
We're gonna.
Does anybody have cloth? We could just wrap it in cloth.
You can take your earnings and buy you a new one. When I get done with this, come back in a day.
All right.
We'll have the rest of your payment by then. Did they have anything else, or did you just take their ears?
Just the ears.
Left ears.
What else did you want?
A lot of them were burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, there is that. They might be a little bit crispy, a few of them.
Well, we've been looking for a certain tribe. Supposed to be led by... Never mind. You would have...
No. Continue. Please.
Make a persuasion check.
Ah, Jesus. Nat
Hey.
20.
Natural 20. Wow.
I was about to say, I don't think I can intimidate this dude.
I use my girly, cute
Charms.
elven charms.
Okay.
No,
He's like, well, we were looking for a tribe that was being headed up by, perhaps a fiendish or devilish influenced orc. Would have been carrying a large, kind of black and rusted sword. But,
Yeah, no, we killed that
too.
guy.
Did you now?
He was
Yeah.
fiendish and devilish. He barely tickled me.
You got the blade?
Did anybody grab it?
No, most of the stuff is scrapped. It wouldn't have been usable.
Well, you're a loss.
Awesome.
It's the dwarf all over again. Oh my god.
And he walks back into back through the door.
Next time, we just need a wheelbarrow and just pile all the bodies on there with everything they have.
Hey, I was not on
Did you
body
say that
duty.
out loud?
I was on tent duty.
Pyre, do you
Not
say
my
that out
fault
loud?
this time.
No, I'm just thinking that. Like, oh my god. Just
Oh, okay.
Bring
Is
all
the
the
guy
dead
that doesn't like the gross stuff still there?
Oh, yeah, he's still there.
Question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Was there any word about a strange bear-like creature between here and Wymore?
Here in Wymore. Give me... How long ago?
No, maybe a couple weeks.
I'll have to check through my ledger. Do you need to know right now?
No, you can take your time. I was just curious because we had heard about it and
It's dead too.
it is.
Solve that problem.
I can look into
didn't
it, see if
know
it was never answered. But, and he just kind of takes the little emerald of smooth design and scoots it loudly as like actually pushing down with the emerald on the table.
Like towards us, or
Yeah. If you're going to keep doing jobs for us, I suggest you
Yeah,
take
we'll
that
give
with
you proof.
I'll pay.
Do we
that.
each need one or just one for the group?
Well, the first one's free. If it becomes broken, we understand. They're pretty hardy. Just don't run off with it. We will find you. And speaking of that, I'll just need your names to add to our ledger of active mercenaries.
Do you need a group name or individual names?
Both, if you have a group name. But if we need to track down, if someone comes asking questions, or if we need to know you and find you through arcane methods, we do need your names. And at this, you see him kind of return to the counter again and pull out this thick, heavy, red-bound book, or tome, really, and thud. Just cracks it open. Keeps going until he finds there's an empty page. Ah, there you are. He grabs a quill, throws a little ink in there. Group name.
Sorry. The wild cards?
Catchy.
Yeah, we thought so too.
And names.
I'm Cathalia, and then I'll spell it out for
Okay.
him. Do you need last name? Or just
If you have one.
try Saren, and I'll spell it out for him too.
Okay. Next.
Drifting Snowflake.
Okay. Do all of you give your names?
Yeah.
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 Okay. He records all your names down. Thank you.
Is there any look when two different people have the same last name?
No.
They're used to some weird stuff.
Yeah, you would imagine so.
He also did just see ears. He probably thinks we're lying.
Closes the book. Sets underneath. Well, thank you very much. Welcome to the, I wouldn't say employment of the Midnight Oil Mercenaries, but it's pretty much at your current, I would say, activity. You are welcome to complete bounties from us. You have access to our Mercenaries Honor. As you complete more jobs for us and garner more, say, fame or loyalty with us, we will review your permissions. Eventually, you could be welcomed as full members to this guild and partake of a lot of interesting perks, a place to stay as long as there's an establishment within the city, food at a good price, and first grabs on more difficult things, even moving to hunting down creatures for arcane purposes and harvesting their parts. But another time, when you decide to continue working with us, could always use talented hands.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Was there any, before I forget, were there any other bounties you had on you?
Yes.
May I see them, please?
Not completed, but yes. And I'll say that we'll pass him the bandit and the null one as well.
Okay. Let's see which one it is.
We're gonna stay in the city for the
Just looking
night
over
and then
these,
head out.
he keeps the null one and hands back the bandit. This one has been completed.
Okay.
I would say to ensure your security of a job, when you have one, try to get it from our wall over there. And he points to the large kind of corkboard wall that has various like daggers, pins, nails, kind of just pinned to it. Take one from there and then bring it here so I can make sure no one else tries to take your earnings.
I want to go over there and look and see if I can find anything about the bear.
Okay, roll investigation.
I'll help her.
Roll investigation with advantage.
Sweet.
Sweet. 17. Looking around, there's a lot of things here. Some mundane, some very far away. And nothing about a weird bear creature in the woods to the west.
It was worth a shot. That was more for personal means anyway.
Yeah.
Well, your business completed here. What does the party wish to do next? You know you have been told to come back the next morning as they process your odd method of completing this bounty.
Can we go see Erin?
Nothing says we can't.
As they're walking, Pyre's gonna be talking about that's the reason why she chose to be a criminal, not a mercenary, so she doesn't have to deal with the man like that.
Okay, so you guys head outside and you make your way to Old Emethel's.
Yep.
Yes.
Sounds
Okay.
like a plan.
So you get there, it would probably be shortly into the afternoon. You approach the door, you knock upon it. Familiar teenage boy answers it, recognizes all of you, lets you in. Well, right now, it's actually they're probably playing in the courtyard right now. Class is just finished up for the morning. You are led down the hallways past the usual classrooms, and then kind of this is a bit of like a U-shaped building. In the middle of the U is a rather nice courtyard area, small fountain, kind of a play area with various like posts dug into the ground, some climbing metal been kind of like anchored to the side of it so kids can just run at it, climb it, run back down. Essentially you just look out there and you just see probably more kids than you would want to see. I say probably about 12 to 15, which you can imagine to be orphan children, just playing, being kids. Looking about the group, you pick out Erin pretty quickly.
Without even a second thought, Kelvin runs out and starts playing.
Okay.
That's par for the course.
Right?
Give me a general charisma check.
Okay.
Charisma or intimidation?
Charismatation.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
24.
24. Wow. Yeah, as you come out, the kids are like, ah! And you're like, ah! And just through your charismatic nature, you're able to quickly get these kids to realize that you're not some big, scary, evil orc. You're a happy, fun, playful orc.
As I run up, I'ma get ya.
Yeah, there's almost no hesitation. They just start laughing and running. Erin sees you, and he just, instead of trying to run away, he just runs up to you and hugs you. Like, around your leg. That's because all he can reach, really.
Kind of lean over towards Tam. And I'm like still watching Kelvin and Erin and all the other kids. Should we tell him about the bear? Or just kind of let it go?
He seems happy. I say we just let him go. If he has questions, we can answer them later, but there's no sense in ruining his fun now.
Yeah.
Let the kid
like-
be a kid.
I like pull the little arrow thingy out. I'm just like, and then stick it back down my shirt.
Okay.
I turn it into a necklace, so that's like right there. It's awesome.
Gotcha.
But the real question is, did she leave the shirt open a little bit so Tamriel could get a peek down?
Wow.
Gentleman never
So this
tells.
is where we're going. So this
sure
is where we're
Tam's not
going.
looking at the kids, wondering if he's got to go hunting.
How
Good
tall
God.
is Tam?
6 foot? 6'1".
Oh yeah, you could. I was like, no, he can't see. No, he probably could. Awkward.
So as Kelvin's
Only if
playing
you
with the
make it weird.
kids, Tamriel probably averts his eyes awkwardly. Who knows? It's his choice. Cathalia, you can
I'm
just
going
take
to cross my
solace.
arms and pointedly just look in a different direction.
Cathalia, you can take solace for a moment in knowing that, well, you weren't able to, and who knows if you even could have been able to stop this beast from doing what it carried out. At least you know other families are safe in that area, because it was still there, still roaming. But it has been stopped.
It does make me happy.
Are we going to go back to the pint, or are we going to the meadery tonight?
I know that
Doesn't matter to me.
Stuff that Gregory made sounds pretty good right now.
All right, I'm going to go make reservations then. I'll see you all back at the meadery then.
No, we'll go with Tam.
Okay.
I'll stay with Kelvin. And I don't know what Pyre's doing.
Question.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any sand anywhere nearby?
I was
Very
gonna some
awkward.
loose dirt. Definitely from where like kids have been just running trails. It's
All right.
There's not a lot of grass here,
Yeah.
just because of it's a play area for kids. At one point, it was probably a very nice courtyard with a fountain in the middle. But just years of being an orphanage and kids running around and being kids, it's mostly matted grass and loose dirt.
Right. Well, she was looking for sand, so there's no sand. She was gonna make something for Aaron, but she can't. So I guess she'll look around, then she'll be like, okay, say hi and everything. And the kids will probably be attacking her, like, wow, you're funny looking and everything, and showing off her. Like, this is an axe, and this is how you properly decapitate somebody.
Decapitate.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, decapitate.
Pyre, we might need to tone that down a little bit.
They're gonna have to learn one day. Might as well learn while they're young.
Yeah, but they're kids.
They
As long
seem
as
to be
they learn to
enjoying it.
decapitate properly.
Yeah, you don't want to leave the head just slightly hanging on with a piece of meat. You need to learn how to.
As she said, like, hey kids, you want to see a magic trick? I'm gonna go rub some dirt on Pyre.
Oh no, her hair starts moving because
All
she's
the kids are pointing
they're like-
and laughing.
Now watch this, and I'll cast prestidigitation and clean her up.
Wow.
Pyre's hair is moving even more because she's upset that she turned into a magician's apprentice without her knowledge.
At least you don't have to wear the embarrassing outfit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we could arrange for that. I do have my pretty dress.
Oh god. Pyre the barbarian in a dress. Okay.
All right, kids. All right. I'm sure everyone's having fun, but it's been a busy day and we got to get some rest.
Aww.
I go give Aaron a big spinny hug thing.
Yeah, he hugs back. He's
Yay.
just so happy to see you guys.
Are you taking care of my doll?
Yeah.
Good.
She's
Good.
asleep right now.
Oh, okay. Good.
All right. So you guys give your
Before we
goodbyes
go-
to Aaron. Yes.
Before we go, one last magic trick for everybody.
Oh god.
Okay.
I just need to get talk with my friends. Leave in just a second. I just turn to him. I'll just tell him when you'll know when to leave. I'm gonna move my hands around a little bit. I am going to use 2 sorcery points to twin spell invisibility and turn them both invisible.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Where'd they go?
They're gone. They're
Wow.
Why do I feel like I should be paid to do this?
and good night. And I'll take a bow and then just start walking away.
Walking
Come
away.
on.
Okay.
Come on.
I follow. How long does this last?
1 hour.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I got it. Okay. How long does it take us to get back to where we're going?
From here, it was only like a 20-30 minute walk.
So people are going to be bumping into us, and Pyro's going to be like,
you can
"Watch
choose
it!"
to dodge
Like,
them,
watch it!
or you can just shoulder check the hell out of somebody.
As
That's-
we get out,
that's probably what
the doors, I'll drop the spell.
Oh, come on. I had a
No,
plan.
we were going to have fun. Pyro was just going to scream like, "Watch where you're going! Do you got eyes?"
I had a plan.
Womp
Alright.
womp womp.
Pyro and
Rude.
Cathalia were going to bond while being invisible.
Right?
Well, here's the thing. You two can't see each other or yourselves.
Yeah, but I can see you. I can follow right behind you.
And Pyre can steal some shit because she's a criminal and she's invisible.
My God.
Well, you're not invisible anymore.
Like, she's literally like thinking about it, and then all of a sudden it's like, "Come on!
I was gonna tug on somebody's hair.
You were actually helping me."
It was a trick for the kids.
Well,
Let's
it could
just
have-
get back.
It could have
and I
been a
leave.
trick
Yeah,
for a
but I
bunch of
could-
people.
And I'm like trailing
I'm
behind
walking
him,
away.
making all these reasons why I should be left invisible. I was gonna play a trick on Snow and play a trick on Tam, and it was gonna be so much fun. But no.
I was gonna steal this, I was gonna steal that, and I was gonna steal, maybe go
Oh my
dick
gosh.
somebody I didn't like.
I cast invisibility on myself. I'm gone.
Damn it.
We're still
Yeah.
loudly yelling because we know he
Honestly-
can hear us.
Honestly, if you were to do that to Tam, you probably would have gotten attacked. As paranoid as I am, if magically things started happening and I see that they're moving invisibly, it would have been bad. Just gonna go ahead and say that.
He would have been invisible child. I must kill it and eat it.
Oh my
Yeah, but what I
god.
would have done is wait until, right before the spell would have dropped and then do it.
And then Pyre would have jumped in front of her and took the hit because that's what she's for.
Oh my gosh. All right, so Calvin and Cathalia and Pyre, you eventually make your way back to the Immortal Meadery, where you are welcomed by your already arrived rest of your party. Snow and Tamriel, if there's anything you wanted to accomplish while you waited for them, you probably have about 20-30 minutes of time, you imagine, because they probably wouldn't spend all day there, so. Both of you get back to the Immortal Meadery. Gregory is there behind the counter, just kind of wiping it down. Seems to be a bit of a slower day. Sees two you walk in. Hey! Back so
Hey.
soon.
Afternoon, Gregory.
Oh, wait, wrong one.
Back so soon.
Yeah. Gonna need a room for the night before we head back out.
Just one.
2 rooms, please. No, 2 rooms, please.
2. Sure. Kind of like you see him kind of reach for the usual keeping of ledgers, and he's like, nah. Silver a room.
1 silver a room?
Yeah.
Alright. I will put down 1 gold piece. Can I get that and 2 meads, please? 2 rooms, 2 mead. You keep the change.
Well, how about 2 rooms and he's trying to remember 4 meats? Or just 2 for now and 2 later?
2 for now, 2 later.
Sure thing. See, he pockets this one directly. Turns around, fills up 2 mugs of ale, sets it down. All right. Just the 2 of you, or do your friends be along later?
Friends will be along shortly.
Oh, okay then. He just kind of goes back to taking care of some things. You notice probably about this time, couple pairs of people come in. Some taking tables, getting food. Some taking to the bar, getting a drink. 20 minutes go by. 30 minutes go by, and then you kind of hear the door open again. You see the rest of your party. Well, actually, interesting point. You see the door open, no one comes in, and you see it close. About literally 10 seconds later, door opens again, and in walk Pyre and Cathalia.
Still griping because we have no idea where
Griping
Kelvin
up
is.
a storm. Absolutely
Pyre's
just
like-
griping.
Pyre's like, I could have a treasure chest in my hand right now, but no.
Wait, what's stopping you from having a treasure chest?
Can you see me?
Yes.
Exactly.
Got
is
it.
there,
Okay.
Is there a drink in front of Tamriel right now?
It's
No,
been 20,
by
30
now
minutes.
it's been finished. It's been
gone.
finished.
Ugh.
I'd say the mug's even been bust.
Yeah, it's gone.
But I've been turned invisible by Kelvin before, so I have an idea of what he's done. Kelvin, you need a lot more sleep than I do. I suggest you leave me be.
I'm actually currently sitting at a stool at the bar, and then I turned invisible. I need a drink.
Oh,
Answer.
all right. So you.
Do you have any more of that milk?
Actually, yeah, I've. Didn't know if you'd be back soon or not, so I kind of kept some for you.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. And he heads back. A little excited, actually, like happy he was able to like guess this correctly, because it probably would have gone bad in the next couple of days.
Aww.
So he comes back with this nice little wooden carved cup, sets it down. It's still good this time. I felt really bad last time. I'm really sorry about that.
Pyre's
I know, it was great.
Pyre's debating about sticking her finger in it and heating it up because he wouldn't let her be invisible and steal shit. But she doesn't do it. She doesn't do it.
You know,
He's
warm
chaotic
milk
neutral.
is good.
Or milk would just put him to sleep
Yeah.
Let me think.
and
Not-
allow us to do
not
terrible
if
pranks.
Not if I heat it up so much it just went bad.
Pyre,
like
you notice,
the-
you notice as you think about this, you look to the bartender and he is just staring at you. Kind of wide-eyed.
Oh yeah, because this is the first time Pyre's come with us.
I look at him and I'm like, hey.
Hi. Are you... He points to you, and then points to the
She's
rest of
with
the
us.
group.
Yeah, she's with us.
Okay.
This is Pyre. Pyre, this is Gregory.
I know her name.
Oh. Just kind of look at Pyre.
I like lean against the bar with my hand on my chin and smile at him, and I'd be like, you should be glad I'm not invisible right now.
Jeez.
I drink my milk.
I
Out of
Just
character
don't-
question.
Yes.
What god do we follow again, Greg? I don't remember.
Well, I follow Paylor,
He follows
Okay,
Paylor.
What about our parents? I know we talked about that.
the Elven Pantheon. You get to decide what you want to follow.
Ah, Jesus. They're all right. Continue.
Then, as he's stumbling, Pyre just laughs, and she's like, I'm just fucking with you. And she throws a coin at him to get a drink.
Okay. You can see this like big like exhale of him. He's like, whew. Pyre, roll me a history check.
Pyre sighs. It's like, I live for that.
You have a vague memory of being in this part of town one night, and it ended with you coming back to consciousness already in the stockade.
Just a drunken night.
There's a huge window of just no recording happened in your brain.
So the hangover.
You're not sure what happened. Yeah. But given his reaction, you've probably been here before.
Oh, yeah.
And he just sets down a drink cautiously. And the rest of you, what will you be having? She forces a smile.
I lean around Pyre to look at Tam. What did you have?
Mead.
Yep, please, mead.
Of course. Anyone else? Refill? Points to Tam.
Absolutely.
Snow? Okay.
Actually, I have a different question,
Yes.
if that's all right. Since there have been people coming and going, and Snow is obviously aware that we've seen Black Vine around here before, can she make a perception check to see if either of the guilds have anybody in the tavern?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll that.
Nice.
25 total. Fantastic. As your guess getting your second drink at this point?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. As you're getting your second drink, you kind of grab it. And you do that whole casual lean against the bar, looking around. Just a nice scan. You don't really pick up anything that seems to be off-putting. Most of the people here, you've either seen them at least once before in here, or they seem to be people who are not of nefarious nature. Or if they are, they're blending in very well. So I would say you confidently feel that there's no one from either of the underbelly guilds in here at this moment.
Good to know. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. So, all of you get another round of drinks. Kelvin gets milk. How would the wild cards like to spend their evening before we turn it over?
Oh, Pyre's gonna fuck with the bartender.
Okay.
Oh no.
She saw the quiver on his lip, and she's like, occasionally she'll go like, make a quick movement and watch him jump and everything. It's like,
yeah, he's
I-
watching you like a hawk. But your drink is never empty. And should any of you get food, it is there rapidly.
For everybody or for Pyre?
You notice Pyre's food comes like first, and then everybody
Oh,
else's.
okay. Gotcha. Okay.
And I'm going to be like, I love the service in here. I can't believe I've never been here before. And I'm going to eye him.
You just wide-eyed stares at you.
I have no words.
Oh, this is this in the battlefield. This is what I live for.
Murder and fear. Got it.
Yes.
Noted.
Nice.
No, did you put that stuff we got from the midnight oil in the party funds?
I
Snow?
don't think we've actually touched the party funds at all.
Right, but I was asking if we
So-
added what we got from them to it.
No.
Okay.
No.
Do
Not
we
yet.
want to?
That's up to y'all.
Everybody? Can we sit down at a table for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Do
I'm
we
having
want
fun
to?
at the bar.
And you can go right back to terrorizing people at the bar once we discuss what we're doing here.
All right. Only thing can tear me away from scaring somebody is money. Yeah, you're right.
No.
Involves money.
All right.
So
So you all do like the food juggle with your plates and your ales. You're like, oh, hang on, sorry, excuse me, sorry, table, sorry. Get to a table.
Dibs. No.
Yeah.
God.
Not again. Yeah, we have not touched the party funds in any way since we got that first 500 silver. So what would you like to do?
Do we want to add what we just got to the party funds and continue to build on our party funds, or do we want to split that out? How do we want to do this?
Preference either way. Because we also still have the platinum we got from the last job. So
Yeah, but
I
I thought
thought
that
we
got divvied out.
Yeah, that did get divvied
Is-
out. That's why I'm asking
did.
about this.
Kelvin
Yeah.
gave us some of his.
Yeah.
I'll pull the 15 gold out of my bag that from the tents that we found, and I'll give everybody 3. That way we each do have a little bit more.
All right.
Okay.
what would you like to do?
I say we just keep putting it into the party for right now until something comes up that someone needs.
Anyone against?
That sounds like a pretty good idea.
Kelvin? Pyre?
Sounds good to me.
God damn it. I'm going to look around
Okay.
and kind of stand rather quickly.
Okay.
I'm just going to kind of, my hand goes to my hip and I'm going to start sniffing kind of in the air a little bit.
Okay.
Is there a specific direction this is coming from?
Make a perception check.
Also, damn, how much did you want to throw in there?
You can't seem to discern any singular direction. It just seems to be omnidirectional. It is all around you.
And
I'm going to get frustrated and slam my hand down on the fist on the table. And I am going to walk away without answering Snow. And I'm going to step outside.
Okay.
More than likely, whenever he slammed the table, like Pyre paid attention, grabbed her axe, and then the bar like, looked at her and it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
The
sorry.
bartender, you can see he's already like half crouched underneath the counter, eyes above it, just like, oh, you're leaving? Okay, good. Just go.
Before Pyre leaves, she's gonna like she's hold her axe. She's gonna look at him and be like, "You look a little tense. You might need to take some time off." And wink at him and leave.
Have a good night.
I'll like before Pyre reacts, I'll like run after Tam because I'm like major concerned.
Okay.
I'm stepping outside. I'm looking all over the place. I'm looking for anything that's going to give me any semblance of an idea. Is there anyone nearby?
Since you've stepped outside, give me another perception check.
All right.
As they stand up, I see Pyre go into the door. Tam and Cathalia running out. I'll look to Snow. Be like, well, I think it's time for bed. I'm sure they'll be okay. And then I'll turn to the bartender as he says, well, you have a good night. And I'm like, oh, don't worry, she'll be back. And then I'm going to head to my room.
Now you're scaring them.
He just looks at you with like this hope, like you see this hope drain from his face, like.
Or Gregory.
Okay.
What did he do to deserve this?
He needs a
Tam,
couple
as you
days
come
off.
outside, this scent that's supposed to be something of a fond, joyous memory has just infiltrated. It feels like all of your senses. You can almost feel it on your skin as you look around, almost hectically trying to find anything you can see. Your brain begins dissecting everything you see, and it becomes a flood of information. You are unable to properly articulate your way through it. You see, torch, guards, 30 feet. Tunic, blue, walking away, 60 feet, and you're just looking around. This information is hitting your brain, and you
rapid fire everything.
Have an overload before you just the voices just overtake you. And I say voices, I mean the information of your own subconscious voice overtakes you.
I am going to roar out enough and actually crack the whip in the air.
Okay.
Do I see that when I get to the door?
Yes. You see him in the middle of the street, looking around, his head rapidly moving, and then he just yells, "Enough!" and cracks the whip in the middle of the street, quickly garnering the attention of people looking around. So, people kind of moving away from him. The guard patrol that was about 30, 40 feet away turn and look. Start walking
I'll
in the direction.
run up and I'll push his hand down after that.
I'm gonna jerk hard as soon as anybody touches me.
Okay.
Tam. Cathalia death stare. And I'll push his hand down again, bro.
Fucking smelled her again. I don't like this. Don't like being haunted by ghosts again. This is not acceptable. And I turn around and I walk back into the inn. As I walk in and I don't say a word to anybody else, I put 2 gold on the countertop for Gregory. Sorry for Pyre's antics. Have a nice night. And I go up to my room.
Okay.
And I will start digging through my journal.
Okay.
After he says that, Pyre's gonna be like, I'm not the one who went outside and, used her weapon, but okay, whatever.
It's at this point, Cathalia and Pyre, that small troop of guards has approached you now. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's been a long couple days, and I think he's just tired. It won't happen again.
All right. Well, if he needs to rest, I hear this is a great tavern.
It is. Yes. You guys have a good night. And I'll turn around and walk inside and
You all as well. And
go
he just
to
kinda
mine and
watches you.
Snow's room.
Okay.
Pyre's gonna look at Cathalia and be like, why is it you guys make me deal with guards just as much as my own antics do?
Shrug.
rug.
I will say, for the two of you, after about 10-ish minutes, it just fades.
I'm gonna mutter under my breath, just fucking fight me already.
What are the rest of you doing?
Kelvin
I'll
went up
be-
to bed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He excused himself into his room.
Go ahead, Cathalia. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I would just be up in my room doing. I don't know.
Ranger things.
Yeah, like redoing my bow, even though it doesn't need it.
Probably, I would say
Sharpening arrows, even though
you
they
would be
probably
probably going over the arrows you pilfered from the goblins and making sure they're of quality enough to be used.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's be honest here. We got Pyre, Snow, and Cathali in a room together. They're doing girl boss shit.
You don't know.
All right. Does anybody have anything they want to do before we move into the next morning?
Nope.
Before Tam would have gotten back up while he was still down there. Kelvin, when he got up to his room, he would have laid down and just looked up at the ceiling, just whatever it takes to protect her. I'll do anything. And he just lays there.
Just as sleep begins to take hold of you, you feel a familiar cold sensation rising up from your lower back to the base of your skull, and then fades. And when that happens, sleep takes you.
With a smile.
And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh, we can't go 15 more minutes.
I've got a lot of things planned for the next day. So
Oh dear.
rather than get into just one bite of an entire platter of things I have planned, I figure we'll just take a few minutes early just to enjoy this fantastic stream we had tonight.
Pyre had a good day. You end it whenever you got a good day.
That's right. I think we had a great session. I had fun. Other than that much, I love playing this game with you guys. This is fantastic, honestly.
I think it ended great. You know, all the girls all happy and the guys brooding all alone.
I never said
true.
Technically,
Cathali
we're
was
sharing
happy.
a room.
Definitely worth sharing.
We
a
can
room.
be alone together.
Oh no! At the point we both are, I don't care if we're cuddling. We're alone.
I said we can be alone together.
Oh
Like
my
the
gosh.
the guys are in their room and they can hear like the girls laugh at Pyre, be like, "I know, I intimidated a bunch of mercenaries. Isn't that awesome?"
Absolutely.
Just so I know, like, how many arrows did I get back, or are we just counting the ones that we got from the first round?
Just the first
Or
round.
from last
The
week. Okay.
that final wave of creatures were not equipped with bows.
Gotcha.
Last session's combat did. Some of them had it, so I would say, let's just see here.
I shot 10 times. I know I did. I don't
3.
know what they did.
Here, I'm just going to roll 3d6, and we'll say that's what you recovered. Because I know you would have. 4, 10. 10 arrows.
Oh, I got all of my stuff back.
There you go.
See, that's the good
Sweetness.
thing about an axe. I just stab it in them and I pull it back, and it's right back to me.
I
Very
know,
true.
aren't axes awesome?
Yeah, you don't have to go searching for an axe. Like, where did my axe go?
I mean, I have plenty of arrows.
When you
I
throw
have over
hand axes, you
100.
might have to.
You might
Yeah,
have to. Maybe. All right, chat.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a ton of fun tonight. Thank y'all so very much for the amazing shower of support through gifted subs, new follows, the bits. You guys made it rain, and I can't help but just be happy that I'm able to provide that level of entertainment for all of you, and I just hope it keeps growing. I just want to see how far this thing goes and see how many people I can just have to just be laughing and following along and just having a great time with this story we're building. So I had a blast. Be safe the next week, and I will see all of you here next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will pick up with the Wild Cards campaign. Y'all have a good night.
Everybody.